Perfect.
Welcome in. We are happy to have you today at tipstergamers.com. We are T4G, and today we want to help you become professional traders in Madden 21. What we show you today will work on mini Maddens, not just Madden 21. Today we'll be going over the method, which is contract trading, and how important it is to apply this method in your Madden. Some of you have seen us do this method last year during Madden 20, but we want to show the importance of this method and show you how to do it in Madden 21. We're going to be breaking down 3 different players' contracts to trade for and how to spot other contracts to trade for during your Madden 21 career. We're going to give you different point of views on how to use this method. We're going to show you players on whom to use it with, and we are going to be breaking down the different styles in which you can use these methods. If you have not subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe. Leave a comment down below in each of our videos that you guys watch. It helps us out. Get merched up with the latest merch that we have at tipstergamers.com. Join our Madden group as well on our website for more Madden content. We're here to make you the best Madden player that you can become. With that being said, let's jump into the video. So Julio Jones was just signed to a massive deal, a 5-year deal for $92.4 million. So the total amount of his contract is added up by 2 numbers: the signing bonus number and the total salary number. Those numbers are added together to create a total contract. Okay, so the signing bonus is right here. They offered him, and they agreed upon it, $67.8 million signing bonus, which is guaranteed money. You owe this money regardless of if you are a CPU or a user. If you signed this contract on the dotted line, you were the team that did this, you owe this money. Okay, the only way you could get out of this money is if the player retires. Other than that, you have to pay him that money. He could sit on the bench and you still owe him that amount. So be careful of giving up too much signing bonus. However, someone can capitalize on this as well. Now, how do you check how much signing bonus is left? Because his total contract, due to the fact they've already paid off 1 year, is not $92.4 million anymore. His contract is actually $10 million less, and we'll break that down here in a second. So if I want to check what his signing bonus is, what the still remaining amount of his signing bonus is, I go over to penalty. The penalty is the same thing as signing bonus, except for this is the actual amount left over of the signing bonus that you still need to pay. So I can see here that they still owe him $58 million. They paid approximately $10 million off of the $67.8 million signing bonus. So let's break down his contract. What do they really owe him right now? What's left over? Well, we know that they owe him $58 million still left of this contract. Now, if we want to look and find out what the salary is, or anything like that, you can see the total salary there is $24.5 million. However, add up all of the numbers in the breakdown. So you can see in the middle of your screen, it says breakdown. Those are the 4 years left remaining. If you add up all those numbers, it's around $82 million plus some change. So I know out of the $92 million, they owe him $82 million left. And out of that $82 million, they are going to pay off $58 million right now if I trade for him. And whatever team makes this trade, they would have to pay it this $58 million in the course of a few years. You get a few years to pay off this debt, and that's quite a bit. So if I could trade for him, I would get him incredibly cheap. So to trade for Julio Jones, it's really not that difficult. It's fairly simple. Now, the whole thing about this video is we want to not just to show you how to trade for these guys. We want to show you what to look for. We've already showed you how to trade for many of these guys already. Almost every single guy in all of Madden, all of the NFL, on our players to trade for list on our website. So the real point of this video is not to show you how to trade for these guys once again. It's to understand the process and what to look for. So after the trade went through, you can see that the Falcons took a massive cap hit. They are paying off $19.8 million of that $58 million the first year, which is this year, 2020, and then $38.1 million next year. Now, if we go to our team and we look at the contract that we are now given, it is much different. It is the remainder of the contract, which is just the salary amount, which is 24.5 million with no signing bonus. So this means I could trade him away at any moment in time, and I don't have to worry about taking a penalty. The only 2 years that we're really paying him that much money is 2022 and 2023, which is 11.5 and 11.5. However, I'm not locked into this. If I get to year 2 here and he's regressing too bad, I'll trade him away and get a first round pick for him when he's an 85 to an 83 overall. And he still could last till 33. So a guy like this you'd want to watch for. Get as much out of him as you can, because you're paying a guy who's a 95 overall $500,000. Even when he regresses next year, he's probably going to be close to the 90 overall range, perhaps a little bit lower than that, and you're still paying him $500,000. So this is a great player to go pick up for a Super Bowl run and to help out with building your contracts. Now, this isn't the only player. There's tons of players that you could do this with, and this extends into the future. You're going to be able to keep doing this because teams only keep signing players. It's not like they stop signing players the more you advance in your Madden. And you could see here another one there is a $90 million deal, 31 million of signing bonus. What's left over because they paid off 1 year is 25.3 million. So you know you can get them cheaper. Well, you may still say, hey, even though 25 million knocked off of this is great and dandy, but it's still not that much. Well, you could use him for 1 to 2 years and then trade him away. That's the beautiful aspect about this. There's another one here. You could do this with the SAT or the SAR. Let's say you find a really good contract on an end, right? And you just can't trade for that end. Let's say you're doing it for Chase Young, right? Chase Young is in his massive contract with the rookie contract is mostly guaranteed. So they owe him $32 million. Well, trading for Chase Young is very difficult, but if you use our players to trade for list, you could do the SAR, get Aaron Donald, put Aaron Donald there, or put a different player there, use the SAT, and then be able to trade for him and get that 32 million knocked off, and then you could cut him out of his contract, re-sign him again from this 83 overall grade, and get him much cheaper than 4 years from now if you try to, sign him when he's a 95 overall and he wants $120 million. Use this method as much as you can and try and make your contracts work for you. Allow other teams to pay for your contracts while you just simply sit back and you get as much draft currency as you can. Draft currency is going to really help you get this to go through. On top of that as well, backup player currency. You want as much trade value as possible. So draft trade currency and backup player trade currency is your two biggest ones. Utilize this method and make sure that you guys are on top of this. Now, with that being said, guys, if you guys like this video, share and like it for us. Hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell, make sure to follow us on our website, all of our social media platforms, and also, without a doubt, go get merched up. And after you get merched up, remember one thing: it's time to have a damn good day.